Good afternoon. Yep,
Yeah.
that's what's happening. Here we are. It's Friday, March 27th, the Ways and Means Committee. We are hearing some amendments on H9.3, an act relating to miscellaneous administrative and policy changes to the tax laws. We have two amendments before us. They are posted on our committee page. The first one we will hear is from Representative Sibilia. Floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This amendment is simple. It would not create a hole in the budget or anywhere. It does not attempt to change anything that has happened with pilot this year. It simply asks that we strike the language that commits the pilot funds to the reappraisal uses in subsequent years.
Representative Sibilia, we wanted to protect the per parcel payments going directly to towns to make sure that they would be covered fully into the future in a tight fiscal environment. Clearly, people have many large feelings about pilot payments and local option taxes. And we have, because of other things on the floor, not been able to schedule more testimony on it. And so I personally am very happy to accept your amendment, and we can all have another conversation about this another day.
Madam Chair, I really appreciate that, and I would.
I don't know what everyone else thinks. Thanks.
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Any questions, thoughts? Okay, all those in favor of the Sibilia amendment? All those opposed? Representative Holcomb, you didn't move your hand for either one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's favorable 10-0-1.
I believe so,
Right?
yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
As you will. Thank you. Thank you, farewell.
Let's go.
Representative Tagliavia. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the Ways and Means Committee. I just made a couple of very quick or simple changes. I know in discussion here in committee and out on the floor, there was an aversion to having the governor being the one dealing with the tax disbursements or designating the taxes. So I had let council do another amendment for me. If I could just read it. My amendment will strike out section 19, federal tax credit for SGO's contributions in its entirety, and inserting in lieu thereof a new section 19 to read as follows. Section 19, 2 VSA section 24 is added to read. Scholarship granting organizations, annually the General Assembly may elect to participate in the federal credit program, tax credit program under 26 USC 25F in the following year by enactment of an act. B, a legislative enactment made under this section shall identify all qualifying scholarship granting organizations to be listed pursuant to 26 USC subsection 25F for the following year. The enactment made pursuant to this section shall specify the individual or entity responsible for providing the list of organizations to the U.S. Secretary of Treasury pursuant to 26 USC subsection 25FG. C, any election made under 26 USC 25F by any other state official or entity is void and shall have no effect. So this should cover the legislature making the decision, and basically everything else the other arguments, this is really truly about the kids getting scholarships and having that opportunity. To me, the tax credit for the individual making the donation is secondary, but I just wanted to try one more try.
Representative Tagliavia, I was really just so appreciative of how much you heard exactly what our concerns were and what our goals were and carefully crafted an amendment to meet them. So the way I read your amendment and in the conversation I had with staff, it looks like you're still leaving this in legislative authority, which was really important to the committee. And it still gives the legislature the time that we need to wait for the federal rules to be enacted before we make a decision about it.
Right, and the thing, if I could add one little thing, I know in consulting with Ledge Counsel in section G of subsection 25F, it states no later than January 1 of each calendar year, which kind of would be a problem, or with respect to the first calendar year for which this section applies, as early as practical. So I think hopefully, fingers crossed, something can be worked out.
Thank you.
How's that January 1 deadline work if we don't come back?
Would be after we came back.
As early as practical.
As early as practical.
That's why I like that section.
So I really appreciate the effort to tailor it to the concern. I still have the remaining concern in that every state that has done this has seen exponential growth in total education spending. We cannot afford to take the lid off exponential growth in education spending. And what I don't see is what we're going to do to have the data to make an informed decision about that. What are the things that we're going to look at? And so sounds great, and then it's definitely less filling of the ed fund. And so I just have severe concerns about the potential unaffordability of this, given what we've seen in other places.
Chair, I think we should all rally around this and have, a 2 thumbs up vote for a couple of amendments here. And so I'd appreciate, thumbs up.
Probably only one hand up, so we wouldn't want to vote twice with one. Yeah, I think this still gives us the time to learn what we need to learn to decide whether or not we're going to do this in the future. And I appreciate your work on it. So I'm happy to vote yes when we do this.
Because some of the discussions that we had was about, we don't know what the rules are yet. If we want to put limitations on it, say it can only be used for this and that kind of stuff, we don't know if the federal law would override that.
I understand that.
Yeah. So it gives us time to evaluate what those rules are in January.
My line of thinking is in this tough economy in this state, if, an option, educational options for students, if they can get a scholarship to go to a school that is going to best suit their needs, why not have that as a tool in the toolbox?
You need a motion, Madam Chair? or just-
No, I just want to make sure that everyone's, we'll just do a straw poll for everything. Does anyone else have anything they want to say or any questions? Okay, all those in favor? All those opposed? Do it. Okay. Okay, so I think we have 2 opposed and Carol, you were in favor? Should we do it again?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go slower. Ready? Okay, and mark only one hand. Okay, all those in favor? All those opposed? Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Folks, there might be another amendment, so pay attention to each other and your telephones as per usual. Thank you. If
821. Yeah.
821, I'm sorry, I didn't wait for you to say that.
Okay.
And if we aren't,
They've sold that.
hi, just one more second. If we don't come back, have a very nice weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday after all the usual Tuesday things. And we'll be doing straight education next week with the exception of we're going to receive the capital bill. I know.
So good.
Yeah, little mix, little palette